I just started, for those who can't get on. And I want to briefly introduce myself and go through a few things, and then I'll shoot it over to Jessica, who will introduce herself and go over a few things. I'm Amber. I've been a coach for like 5 years. I love this part of it is like my favorite is connecting with people and getting to know people that I normally wouldn't, because I really like staying at home. So this is really nice for me. Also fitness, before that, like I didn't understand that there was a difference between healthy and skinny. And I've learned that there's a whole new spectrum, and that it is what real health looks like for me. And so that's why I am still here. I still show up. I still push play. And, I made it. 80 days was tough for me, but my body changed. So like I said, I've been doing this for 5 years, and this is the first program that I felt like I've had 4 kids and C-sections. This is the first time I feel like I've really seen my core tighten. And I have a lot of extra skin, a lot of stretch marks and everything, but I have seen such core strength being formed and a booty lift. And it's like, yeah, I'm going to keep going. Of course I would. So I'm pumped for that. And I'm excited for you guys too, to see what it does for your body. I wanted to, so the first thing you guys need to do to get ready, since we're all starting our day ones tomorrow, is have a set workout time. And even if it has to vary day by day, like make that a non-negotiable time with you. They are an hour long, the workouts. And I would say like give yourself a little bit longer than that, because I tend to have to like pause every once in a while and just take a minute and that kind of thing. So just kind of like in your head, set aside at least that solid hour. So even the workouts that are a little bit shorter, still set aside that time and then honor it. Like don't wait. You won't want to do this at 10 p.m. at night, unless that's your time. Some people are like that, and that's fine. I'm just saying, don't procrastinate this. Make it a date. Jessica and I work out together at 12:30 p.m. right now. This is just where we have figured it out to work with our schedules right now. Normally, we used to both do it in the morning, but we switched it around. So if any of you feel like you want to have accountability around that time frame, then let us know, and we'll like jump into Zoom like this, and we can all be working out at the same time. Okay. If you have a different timeline, like maybe send it out there to the group and see if somebody else is around the same time, just so you can even be like, I know I'm pushing play too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I am. That's how I work. And it really helps to have someone that you can be texting back and forth with. Like we need a buddy. You need a buddy. So even if it's not during when we are, like, let's work together here. It's worth it. Okay, my notes closing down. Also, for accountability, we have our tracker app. I hope you guys all found that. That is just a place where you can log in your workout every single day. We love sweaty selfies. So, and you can just like give it to us straight. So if you had a rockin' workout, like smiling and like, and if you had a bad one, you can there, just myself. Okay? So just like, that's just a place where we can see your beautiful faces, and then you can have that accountability for yourself too. And it's really fun as a coach to go in there, and as a challenger when you look back on your stuff and see all the little blue dots from you hitting every workout. So it's a great tool. So let's use that, and we will be in there every day. We also will be we're a lot on Instagram. So if you guys are comfortable, like I always put my workout on Instagram, and I love to tag any of my like challengers or people that I'm hanging out with. I tag, hey, Reagan. Sorry, my toddler just came in here. Of course, you can say hi to everybody if you want. Yeah, say hi. Okay, now go find Dad. Okay. So if you want to include, if you guys want to story, are you guys familiar with Instagram stories? I highly suggest, if you're not, it's okay. Like we'll be talking about it, and we'll probably do a few fun things on there, but basically, like, I'll be storing my workout and tagging you guys, and you guys can do the same thing. It's really fun to see each other that way too. So you'll see what I mean. You're gonna be so sick of us. Just kidding. I can't see it. I know. Yeah, Isa is Jessica's little girl.
We'll see you tomorrow though for our workout.
Yeah, you know that. And actually, I'm gonna go take her to Weston, so I will turn it over to Jessica to talk about the nutrition side of everything, and then I'll hop back in. But anyway, and introduce yourself, Jessica, too.
Okay, sounds good. I'm so excited to see all of your faces. I am Jessica, and I am here in Las Vegas too. So any of you from Idaho Falls, you know that it's like, $100 to come. So maybe our like celebratory final, we finish 80 days. Like, wouldn't it be awesome if we all finished here and everybody just hopped on a plane and we had like, that was just a thought. I'm like, we could all be celebrating together and then go get pizza. Because I too am all about like 80-20 nutrition. So I have 4 kids and I have struggled with emotional eating and binge eating. I have a huge like closet eater and struggled with eating disorders all growing up, kind of attributing with anxiety. But I have really found with Autumn's programs that the way that she breaks things down nutritional wise kind of covers like every diet plan. I'm also really ADD. So if I've ever been on a diet, I'm like, okay, I have $500 worth of supplements. Oh, wait, that girl just lost 20 pounds. Never mind. I'm going to do what she's doing. So I've never before Beachbody consistently finished anything other than like sloppily running through a finish sign for a half marathon. So the 80-day obsession nutrition plan is the 21-day fixed nutrition plan, which is the country heat nutrition plan. So they're all combined. It's just a different way that they go about putting the foods together. So what I love about this is, I have lots of friends and clients that say that they have to eat low carb, or if they are gluten intolerant, or if they have, autoimmune issues. Honestly, the top 5 of, and I don't know if any of you guys have your food list here with you now. I was wondering, probably can't do a screen share, huh? Do you have it pulled up at all?
No, but I can get to it.
Okay.
I have one.
You have one? So I want you guys to take a look, and you don't have to pull it up if it's going to take a minute, but
I can't.
It's really super important. What's that? What?
I won't be able to. Sorry.
Okay. That's okay. So it's really super important. If you guys can either open up another browser or get out your paper if you have one printed out, or just kind of write a mental note. I would definitely take a few notes if you have a notebook with you. The top 5 on her food group is going to be the best for autoimmune. It's going to be the best for weight loss. It's going to be the best for muscle retention, for muscle growth, to keep you the least sore. And it honestly follows, like, it is low carb. So all of the people who are afraid of carbs, because raise your hand if you're afraid of carbs. Like, I to this day am still afraid of carbs because for some reason I feel like carbs are the enemy, but they're not. And throughout this program, we have to have the right kind of carbs or else we crash and burn, okay? So the top 5 are the best. So like I'm looking right now at the green container, which is your vegetables. So all of you have done, raise your hand, I can't remember how many, everybody's done a program, right? Yeah, at least one. Okay. Okay. So the green container is your vegetables. And honestly, I hate kale. Like, it makes me itchy too. So I hate it. It's not good. I don't love spinach. I do love bok choy. So honestly, you also have to take into consideration, like, what vegetables are you going to eat? Okay, because if you're looking at this every single day and like, I want to vomit trying to eat this green thing, it's not going to happen. So don't even buy it, okay? But try, like, if all you can eat is celery with peanut butter and that's going to be your green, then at least eat your green. But try to kind of you know, incorporate a lot of the greens and try to get as close to the top of the list as you can. I like to eat like a 12-year-old. So I think between all of us in here, we will have a lot of really good tips and tricks. I know that Kathy introduced me the last time to putting frozen chopped spinach in her oatmeal. And you couldn't even taste it, right, Kathy? Because Kathy does not love vegetables either.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. I just bought frozen spinach because I especially when I'm the only one in the house that eats it, it goes bad way too fast, and then I feel like I'm wasting my money. And so just in the frozen section, I just bought it already, you know, it's just frozen. And then I just like put a handful either in like my Shakeology, or I thought I have to have a veggie this morning. What the heck? I'm just gonna put it in my oatmeal and see what happens. And it just blended right in. You couldn't really even tell. So I'm like, hey, that worked.
Yes, it's perfect. So right there, she kind of brought us back into the how this nutrition plan is different. So go through your list and kind of circle the foods that are at the top of the list that you will eat, and then circle the foods that you know that you want to eat, or like if you would rather have a tortilla than a sweet potato twice a week, and that's okay. But just don't do that like every single day. Try to get as high to the top of the list as you can. And we will teach you sneaky tricks, like blending it into your shake, or making, I know Amber does like some spinach protein pancakes or something that are kind of green. But anytime you can put syrup on something or a little bit of like flavor, it makes it better. Okay, I even have one for cauliflower that we can make taste like caramel. So we're going to be okay with our vegetable haters. But the difference between the 21-day fixed nutrition and the 80-day is, for one, she incorporates the performance line. And I started out and did the first 30 days with the performance line. That was when I had the best success. I didn't have cravings. I was not eating in the middle of the night. I had the best before and after, I feel, from the first phase. Phase 2, I completely fell apart. I didn't do the performance line. I ate gummy bears and jelly beans. So the performance line is huge. And then the second thing that she changes is she has you eat and work out around a timed frame. So you're going to have a green, a purple, a red, and a yellow, and a teaspoon, at least 60 minutes. You can do, like, there were times I did 20. Especially on cardio days, you want to have at least 60 minutes before you work out. And it sounds weird because nobody usually has told you in the past to eat before you work out. And I thought I can do this on my own way and I don't have to eat before I work out. But I can tell you right now, these workouts, she's training you to be an athlete. So by the time you're done, even if you don't shed 1 pound, I can promise you, you will feel stronger. You will have more energy. You will be stronger. You will have more muscle on your body, even if you weigh the same. Okay. So that pre-workout meal, I would say, is the pre-workout meal and the post-workout meal are the most important around your workouts. And it did feel like a full-time job the first week, but don't let that like stress you out. So if you are a type A person who is like, I'm going to be so upset with myself if I don't have my meal planned and if I don't get it eaten in time, and then you start to self-shame. I want you to shake all of that self-shame and like perfectionism off, because I'm telling you right now, we cannot be perfect on this plan. We are just going to have progress, okay? Every single day, we're going to try to do better than we did the day before. Even if the day before was we ate 0 vegetables and we ate gummy worms, but we still got our workout in. So the next day, we're going to try to eat vegetables, maybe only a few gummy worms. Okay, so in your plan, if you guys haven't found it yet, you can go to the 80-day obsession on demand, and you will look up program materials. There you can print off everything that I'm telling you if you haven't found that yet, and it tells you what to do. So we did for the first like 4 weeks, we set it up on our alarm. So we put on our alarm at this time, we had to eat a vegetable, a fruit, a carb, a protein, and a teaspoon. And that helped because then your alarm would go off and you'd be like, oh, thank heavens, I need to eat. I know we're all moms and most of us have jobs and we're busy, so we forget to eat. So it's super important that you get that workout meal around your workout. You're going to do your performance line 30 minutes after your workout. That helped eliminate soreness. It helped me sleep better at night. It helped the muscles to not retain so much water, which is weird. You guys will feel your body kind of feel thicker after 2 weeks. So 14 days of lifting weights, and you're probably going to feel like, okay, my pants might feel a little tighter, but everything's looking a little smoother and everything's looking less wrinkled and fluffy, but things might feel a little tighter, and that is just your muscles retaining water. So the performance line really helps. The performance line and also the foam roller really help so that you're not retaining that water and feeling bulky. So after that, I feel like just getting your containers in, eating every 2 hours is going to be super important. Set your alarms. We can show you, we can screenshot our alarms. Like Amber said, we're going to work out at 12:30. So our workout time might look different and our workout meal might look different than yours. But in your program materials, it breaks it all down, giving you different examples of times for your workout meal. I think the hardest thing for me, but also the best thing that you can get used to doing, is to be done eating by a certain time. So if you're finishing your last meal by 7:30, just in your mind say the kitchen is closed. And, you know, if you get hungry, have some herbal tea, have some, you know, have some Jell-O maybe if you're like starving and you can't go to bed at night. What's that?
I said, just go to bed.
I know,
you will
right?
regret it. Go to bed.
But the performance recharge you drink actually right before you go to bed, and that helped so much. I think that is why I did not sleep in phase 2, because I was so hungry. And that helped fill my tummy. It was like comfort, helped me sleep. So I definitely suggest trying those and seeing how they work for you. Like I said, they're not mandatory for the group or whatever. Don't feel stressed out if you don't have them. But if you are feeling hungry, if you are feeling super sore, just know you can ask Amber or I, like, what's happening. Also, if you're eating your carbohydrate as a piece of white toast or even a white tortilla, you're going to have more water retention and you're going to be more sore. So that's why it's super important, especially for all of us in here with autoimmune issues and inflammatory issues. Like, picking the top 5s of the carbohydrates is going to be your best bet, because your muscles are going to feel better. Your body is going to feel good. Let me ask really quick. Everybody in here with an autoimmune, you guys are all not eating gluten, right? I'm kind of a Nazi about this because gluten is like the worst thing to eat if you do have an autoimmune. So
I have an autoimmune too, but I've never tried that before.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
It is.
Same here. I've heard to take out gluten, but I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
I have
Well,
Hashimoto.
yes. Okay. If you have Hashimoto's, like, I'm surprised your doctor hasn't told you it's an absolute, you have to eliminate gluten.
He probably has.
I know. It seems really hard, but this plan, if you're doing it,
watching Jumanji.
if you're following it the way Autumn has written it, you're going to be gluten-free. Okay, because her food list of, I will talk to you in just a minute or two. Reagan said she's excited to work out with you tomorrow. The top 5
I can say, oh, go ahead. I thought you were going to talk to Isa.
the top
I was
5
just going to say I did it for like 2 weeks, and it's not as hard as it seems. That's all.
Yeah, it's really not. So the top ones are sweet potato, yams, plantains, which sound kind of weird, but they're kind of like bananas, quinoa, and beans. So you can actually fill up a lot more. You will have a lot more fiber, a lot more results following those than if, you know, there isn't even actually There's whole grain bread, but it's like third from the bottom. So what you eat, yes?
Sorry to interrupt. I have it on like a timer, so you have 1 minute. I'm really sorry.
Bye.
To like be done?
Yeah, I'm really sorry. And yeah, like the call will end. So
Oh,
sorry.
okay. I need to like close up then?
I should, yeah, sorry.
Bye.
We'll still add a bunch of stuff into the group, what we missed, but yeah.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
Reagan's mom.
Sorry, I didn't mean to keep going long.
We're Reagan.
So don't be afraid though. The time nutrition is not that hard. Make sure, my biggest tip for prepping is to make sure you have cooked protein and some vegetables available. I always do like a rotisserie chicken, do like the salmon that's easy to cook, and we will share all of our tips and tricks to get everything easy, because none of us want to be slaving and chopping. None of us have time for that. But we all want to have the energy and the muscles to chase around all of our munchkins. So hopefully this made it a little less stressful. And definitely if you have any questions, let us know. Ask in the group, because I guarantee somebody else has the same question. So ask in our messenger thread or ask in the app, and then I will let Amber tie things up.
No, that's it. We're good. So it's going to end any second anyway. So thanks for hopping on, you guys. We're super pumped. And everyone have an amazing day 1. And we will see you guys in the Tracker app, okay?
Woo-hoo!
Yeah.
You got this, girls.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye, you guys. Yeah, thanks for hopping on, you guys. See ya.